Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into a critical issue that has stirred the political and economic waters in South Africa, the awarding of the National Lottery's massive R180 billion contract to the Gold Rush Consortium. This 8-year contract has been at the center of heated debate and serious allegations, with the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, leading the charge in exposing what they describe as a scandal rooted in cronyism, political interference, and conflicts of interest linked directly to the ruling African National Congress, ANC. The National Lottery in South Africa is more than just a game of chance, it is a vital state institution designed to support public development projects that improve the lives of ordinary South Africans. It is supposed to generate funds for education, health care, social upliftment, and community development. However, the recent awarding of this lucrative contract has raised eyebrows and ignited suspicions about whether these public funds are being used for their intended purpose or simply enriching a politically connected few. At the center of this controversy is the Gold Rush Consortium, a group led by two powerful businessmen from KwaZulu-Natal, Moses Tembe and Sandile Zungu. Moses Tembe is a well-known ANC financier and a close ally of the party, deeply embedded in political networks. Sandile Zungu, on the other hand, is not only a successful businessman but also the owner of AmaZulu Football Club, one of the top football teams in the country. Zungu also has a political history, having contested for the ANC KwaZulu-Natal chairpersonship, which underlines his close ties to the ANC establishment. The EFF has been outspoken in its criticism, arguing that awarding the contract to this consortium smacks of political favoritism. It raises serious questions about the integrity of the bidding process and whether merit was truly the guiding factor. In the eyes of the EFF, this contract is yet another example of how ANC elites use state institutions and public resources to benefit themselves and their allies rather than the broader population. Concerns about transparency don't stop with the leadership of the consortium. The EFF has pointed out alleged conflicts of interest within the National Lotteries Commission, NLC, which was responsible for overseeing the bidding and awarding process. Two members of the NLC Bid Evaluation Committee, Tiran Marimuthu and Anne-Marie Puli, reportedly have direct links to the Gold Rush Consortium. Anne-Marie Puli is especially controversial because she is the sole director of a company that houses Gold Rush gaming machines. This close connection throws the impartiality of the entire evaluation committee into serious doubt and calls into question the legitimacy of the contract award. The role of Minister of Trade, Industry, and Competition Parks Tau has also come under fire. The EFF accuses Minister Tau of conducting the negotiations behind closed doors without any transparency or public scrutiny. They describe this secretive handling as an assault on transparency and an example of entrenched ANC patronage networks operating unchecked. This lack of openness exacerbates public mistrust in government institutions and reinforces the narrative that South Africa's state resources are being controlled and exploited by a select few connected to political power. For many South Africans, this is not just about one contract or one consortium, it is about the systemic failures of governance, accountability, and the abuse of state power. The National Lottery is supposed to be a force for good, channeling millions into programs that can transform communities and improve lives. Instead, it risks becoming a symbol of how political elites manipulate public funds for private gain. In response to these developments, the EFF has vowed to take the fight to the streets and the courts. They have called for protests to demand an immediate halt to the implementation of the Gold Rush Consortium contract. Additionally, the party insists that Minister Tau should be compelled to appear before Parliament to explain the details of the bidding process, the nature of the alleged conflicts of interest, and how the deal was finalized. The EFF is pushing for a full, transparent, and ethical re-evaluation of the National Lottery contract. They want to ensure that the lottery fulfills its social mandate, supporting education, health, arts, and community projects, instead of serving as a vehicle for political patronage. The controversy has brought to light deeper issues of governance that need urgent attention if South Africa is to restore public trust in its institutions. This saga is a stark reminder of the challenges facing South Africa in its post-apartheid democracy. Despite constitutional promises and legislative frameworks aimed at promoting transparency and fairness, the influence of political elites still looms large. The National Lottery contract controversy serves as a powerful example of how the intertwining of politics and business can undermine efforts to build an equitable and accountable society. It's also a warning sign for other state institutions that may be vulnerable to similar abuses of power. The ongoing public scrutiny and the EFF's bold stance could spark much-needed reforms in how government contracts are awarded and monitored. South Africans deserve assurance that public resources will be managed with integrity and fairness. As the debate rages on, this controversy will likely dominate political conversations and media headlines. It raises fundamental questions about the future of governance in South Africa and whether the country's leaders can rise above factional interests to serve the public good. We want to hear from you. What do you think about the National Lottery contract awarded to the Gold Rush Consortium? Do you believe the concerns raised by the EFF are valid? How can South Africa improve transparency and accountability in public procurement? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative and want to stay updated on political and economic developments in South Africa, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Sharing this video with your friends and family can also help spread awareness about the importance of fighting corruption and promoting good governance. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.